中国に大きな期待を抱いてやってきたイタリア人カップル。しかし、彼らを待ち受けていたのは想像を絶する過酷な現実でした。
Another thing that I don't like about China in general is that people are always doing this.
And she was so scared. She just looked at my phone with Google. Oh my god, Google.
Are you using Google?
What are you doing?
今回は彼らが中国で経験した数々の問題と、その後に訪れた日本での素晴らしい体験を比較しながら見ていきましょう。
And ありがとうございます。
Wow.
Oh, wow. Here as well is amazing.
まず彼らを驚かせたのは異常な数の監視カメラです。駅では100メートルおきにカメラがあり、24時間監視される状況はまるで SF 映画のようでした。
Here guys, really, there are cameras everywhere. So I was already aware before coming to China that everyone is recorded 24/7. Coming here and seeing all these cameras compared to Europe, especially to Europe and Western society, it is so strange because, for example, in the train station, every 100 meters, there is a camera on the right, one on the left, one hiding on the floor. It's crazy. You know that in China, there are, according to a study of 2023, 700 million cameras. There are like 2 lenses for every 1 citizen. So this is crazy, really. Here there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,000 cameras.
次に彼らが不快に感じたのは、至るところで人々が唾を吐く行為でした。道端だけでなく、飛行機の中や食事中でさえもこの光景を目にし、ショックを受けました。
Another thing here, guys, is that people are always doing hack to, you know? I mean, in the streets, on the, also like on the plane as well. So it's normal for their culture, and I don't want to like judge them. It is normal for like them to do this, but for us it's not normal. So I feel like strange, and even when like we are having dinner or lunch, you like listen people doing this kind of stuff, and it is quite strange, but we're gonna get used in 15 days maybe.
さらに交通マナーの悪さにも恐怖を感じました。横断歩道を歩いていても車は止まらず、ギリギリでブレーキをかけるため命の危険すら感じたそうです。
The thing is that they drive like crazy, really. So I'm Italian and I'm from Naples, Italy, and they drive like crazy as well. But here, guys, even though you are crossing on the crosswalks, they don't care, and it is so dangerous because they stop like at the last second, and you can risk your life for real. So make sure to pay attention when you are crossing the street here. Not only there are cameras everywhere, and all the train stations, there are always like security guards checking people, checking always like bags as well.
With metal detectors, exactly like you do in the airport.
Yeah, so there are like 4 or 5 guards everywhere. So here you are constantly recorded, and like
they're watching us right now, probably.
Yeah, so pay attention to what you're saying, what you're doing, because they listen. They know everything. This is like a Black Mirror episode, but anyway.
ネット環境も厳しく、Google や VPN の使用は違法だと店員に強く警告されました。結局、よくわからない漢字の書類にサインさせられ、1時間も無駄にしました。
We bought the SIM. It was quite tricky because...
And long.
Yeah, long because...
And it was so funny. I mean, we wasted probably 1 hour of our first day in Beijing, but it was an experience itself.
Yeah.
Because they did not speak English, as Stefano said, so they used translators on their phones. And I was using Google Translate on my phone because with the eSIM, the Maya eSIM, you can still use Google and everything because I guess it's not really connected to China. It just gives you data here. I don't know how it works. So basically, I was using Google Translate as always, and I was showing her my translation on Google Translate, and she basically wrote 3 times on her phone, please don't use Google Translate and VPNs in China. Then I said yes, but I kept using Google Translate because, I mean, I actually right now don't care. and then she said it again, so at some point I switched to Apple Translate because she was so scared. She just looked at my phone with Google. Oh my god, Google.
Are you using Google?
What are you doing?
It is illegal.
And then in the end we made it, and she also made me sign something in Chinese, so I had to like write Chinese characters. It was
楽しみにしていた食事も口に合わず、ヨーロッパで食べる中華料理とは全く違うもので、がっかりする結果となりました。
Welcome here if you have in mind like the noodles that you try in Europe, because these are completely different. It's an experience. You should come to try them. But anyway, it's important to say that they are not as good as the other ones. For us, at least. Maybe for someone else's.
probably for Chinese people. They are definitely better.
Another thing that I don't like about China in general is that people are always doing this. I remember like before landing, we were having dinner, and there were people doing this all the time. And for me, like, it is of course different because I come from Europe. I was born and raised in Europe, and we don't do that. And for Chinese people, it is normal to do this. So I don't want to complain because it's subjective.
監視と無秩序に満ちた息苦しい中国での滞在を経て、彼らは逃げるように次の目的地へ向かいました。その場所こそが日本です。中国での絶望から一転、日本に到着した彼らは、まるで天国に来たかのような大興奮の反応を見せます。
I recommend that everyone tries something like this here in Japan, because I think it's something really characteristic, relaxing, and you are in the nature. Oh my god, great.
日本の旅館に到着した二人は、人が近づくと自動で開く最新式のハイテクトイレや、美しい浴衣の文化に感動します。
Let's start with a tour. We have a small entrance here on the right. We have the bathroom, the least important thing, I should say. There are many accessories here. There is how do you say it? What was the Dyson as well here, and I'm gonna use it maybe because the shower is not here. I'm gonna show you where the shower is, and it's quite complicated to use it. You can find even shave lotion. You can find many interesting things in the bathroom, but it's not the most important thing. And we have the toilet here, a Japanese one. As soon as you arrive here, it opens for you, as you can clearly see. It sanitizes automatically, and then you have all the buttons here. For example, you can like close the lid here. And here you are, you can clean your rear, you can clean everything here, you have different buttons. There's like a movie there?
Yeah, someone is watching.
No, it's in our room, for real. There's a TV here, a small TV. Yeah.
I watched it before,
So
but I thought it was
this one is Orlando Bloom, right? Anyway, we made it to most important room here. The third most important room. We have two French size beds. Unfortunately, they don't have like a room with a king size bed. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I tried to.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I will sleep here.
Yeah, for sure. I know. But the bed is like that, and it's super cute. It's a pretty big room. We're gonna get dressed with the yukata. It's like a Japanese dress, and actually I don't know how to do it, so I have to follow the instructions.
So we have to pay attention to put like maybe the right side first. Yeah, the right side first. Otherwise, if you put the left side first, it's for that.
Wow, incredible, crazy. And arigato gozaimasu. Now this one is the Indian way. No, how to do it? Like that?
Just
like that. Like that. Alright. Milk. What is this? No, I don't know. Maybe this one is normal tea. I don't know, something.
I think it's with milk.
With milk?
Yeah, I don't have to.
Arigato gozaimasu. Let's see. This one should be cha. Yeah, the. Yeah, I wanna see outside. Oh wow! Here as well is amazing.
夕食では、お餅や刺身、そして危険なフグ料理にも挑戦しました。特に、口の中でとろける最高級のお肉には、10点満点中の10点と大絶賛しています。
You can set the pressure, everything. So Japanese standard bathroom. And then we have the most important room here. Actually the second most important room, because here we're gonna have dinner, breakfast as well here. So we just made it back to the room. And our table is ready for dinner in like 5 minutes, more or less. Now we have the shinogi. It's a fish wrapped in a soft, chewy mochi. This one is the best plate I've ever seen in my life, for you. It's motsu. It's one mori, dried sea cucumber, turnip, served with greens and yuzu. Yuzu is like the citrus. Sashimi's in the house, Mr. White. Tuna, maguro. Then we have yellowtail fish, radish on top with soy sauce. Fresh tigers. Wow. This, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a portrait. I just want to say that there is the puffer fish. So puffer fish is dangerous. There is chicken, salmon wrapped with a thin sliced egg, local chicken, boiled, prawn. There is the kangaroo, ginkgo nuts, and mukago beans. Tamago as well, made with dashi. Let's go with the puffer fish. This one should be. Help. Wanna go?
No. Not worth dying for it. It's good, but I wouldn't die for it. Won't try it anymore.
It is the time for the meat. It's here. It is amazing. 10 out of 10 for you. This one is so soft, it melts in your mouth like the maguro. If you come here, order like 2 different types of meat and fish so you can try both. We're gonna do the same for fish, so wow. So our dinner has come to an end. 2 hours and 12 minutes seated here being served. And by the way, we have a small snack as well. Small, like we have.
I want this whole midnight snack every night, all my life.
Yeah, this one is like fresh ginger. Then we have maki. I think this one is maguro.
彼らは日本を愛し、将来移住さえ考えたい理由を3つ挙げています。
Here are 3 reasons why I love Japan and why I see myself moving there. Number 1, Japan has some of the most gorgeous nature I have ever seen with the most beautiful traditions inside of the country. Like, I want to explore so much of Japan still. You can't even imagine. I want to discover everything you can discover in Japan and all the traditions that I still don't know about and just explore more because it is such a beautiful place. Number 2 are the people, because I personally find that Japanese people are some of the kindest and genuinely most helpful people I have ever encountered. Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, that's just tatemae, which is like, you know, people putting up a nice face in society and they're not actually that nice, but I don't care. Like, people put up a fake face everywhere, at least where I live. I mean, have you ever been to the US? People smile all day to you and ask you, hey, how are you? When they're not even meaning it. Like, and I don't even live in the US, okay? But like, point is, people are really, really kind and really, really helpful. I've just experienced such acts of kindness while I was living in Japan and traveling each time in Japan. So I just really enjoy being around Japanese people. They're just really, really nice and comfortable people to be around because of their friendliness. It makes you feel very welcomed. Number 3 is the convenience. Obviously, this only applies to the cities, big cities specifically, but I love the extensive like transportation systems that they have, especially like Tokyo or Osaka or any other big city in Japan that has, you know, subway systems, train systems, and everything else, and buses, of course. But like, if you have seen a subway map or a train map of Tokyo, you'll see there's like a million trains, and it can be confusing, but it is so convenient. You don't even need a car. Like, having a car in Tokyo is like completely unnecessary unless you're like driving somewhere out a lot or you have a family maybe, but it is just super convenient. And then another thing is that the convenience stores in Japan, I don't even need to add anything here. Like, convenience stores are just convenient. That's it. That's the point. And then the last thing is the restaurants and the cafes. There's just a lot of them everywhere. You have so many options and you will never run out of like a place to go because there's just so much to explore and eat and try. And every restaurant I've ever been to in Japan was good food. Like, I've never experienced bad food in Japan except for once, but that wasn't the food. That was actually my body reacting to the food because I didn't know at the time I had like an intolerance to a certain type of food and it was just too much at that point. Other than that, Japan has the best food in the world, like no question about it. These were my 3 things I love about Japan, and let me know in the comments if there's something that you guys love that I didn't mention. I might make a part 2 with 3 more things, but these are, like I said, things I can think of at the top of my head. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. じゃあね!